who should we start with today? I think we could start with Andrew.
Okay.
Andrew, can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I think you could show us what you have prepared. You can show us your. Are you on your
All right.
computer? Are you running OBS?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. So you could show us what you have prepared for us.
All right. Am I sharing now?
Oh yes, perfect. We see you. So you can go ahead and
Yeah.
explain to us what you have prepared. Describe a bit the scenes you have prepared, and
Okay.
then I will ask you to switch from one scene to another, or to modify some of the
Okay.
scenes.
All right. Okay. I have an intro here. Um, then I have a couple of scenes. I have animals here, zebras and elephants. Then I have a webcam. Then a phone video. I adjusted it a little to make a close-up, an extreme close-up. Then I have a split video.
Okay, great. Super.
Yeah.
So the idea is that, let me just modify one of my settings because I hear there's an echo. Just a minute.
Oh.
Can you hear my echo or you don't hear it?
A little bit, yeah.
I hear it. I don't know if it is my computer or yours. I don't know.
Just a minute. Huh? All right, I think it should be. Oh no, it's still here. Just a minute again.
Is it mine?
Hello, hello. Yeah, I think we are good to go now. All right, so the whole idea of this week as last week is to have that kind of interaction between the director and the OBS operator. And of course, Andrew, as others, has prepared some scenes. So let's assume we are doing a kind of monologue, a kind of presentation. Of course, we can't simulate a theater play, a live stream of a theater play, but let's assume we are ourselves the actor and that we have prepared some scenes for that. So I will be the director for that one. You need to cue your intro first in your preview screen, and I will do a countdown so as to when the program starts. Once it starts, you are going to send your intro live on screen. you might prepare a black. You might prepare a black picture, and then I will tell you action after counting down, and then you will send us your intro. And then after, I will direct you on which other scenes you're going to switch to. So as we can see, if you are reactive enough and if you can switch properly to the different scenes.
Okay.
All right, so let me count down from 10 to 0. Let me check on the chat first. Okay, we are all good. All right. So in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. So you can switch to your webcam in 5 seconds. In 5, 4, switch to your webcam, prepare your webcam. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. Sorry, you had prepared something else, which is okay, don't worry.
Okay. Now this
let's
is my
switch to the
webcam.
webcam now. All right, so now explain to us what you have prepared. Why did you choose to show us some animals?
Well, I found them like they were beautiful, and I thought maybe I could show them to the rest of us.
All right, is it your own footage?
Not really. I got it from a friend.
All right. Okay, let's switch to your phone.
Yeah.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. All right.
That is the phone.
Show us your phone close.
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1, action. Okay, you did a fade.
That is it.
Show us your split now.
Okay. Are you counting or I just cut it?
Yeah, just cut it. In 3, 2, 1, action. All right. So show us your split scene. Show to us in preview. In the preview window.
I think that is it.
Yeah, sorry. You can show us your split scene in the preview window.
I show what?
Yeah, show us your split in the preview window. So as we see how you did it. Your splits, just show us your splits in the preview window.
My split?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you can explain to us. So you have 4 layers.
Yes, I have four windows, 4 layers. Yeah. I have this is the footage from the phone.
Yeah.
Then the 2 videos of the animals.
Yeah.
Then the intro.
Okay. Now you're going to right click on the elephant video on properties.
Okay.
They are not moving right now.
Like in the sources or in the scenes?
In your scene. So you chose to put scenes into scene, right?
Yes, I chose the scenes into one scenes.
Okay. So how would you do to have a constant loop on these videos?
How did I?
How can you do to make
How did
sure
I?
that this how can you make sure that these videos keep on playing? If you want these videos to
How
keep on playing,
keep on?
if you want these two
I am
animals,
missing some. My not so stable.
okay, I was telling you, can you manage to have the animal videos to be playing in loop? First send
In
us
loop, eh?
your, yeah, first send us your splits into the output.
Okay. That is my split.
Okay, yeah, your internet is very, very, very slow.
I put the videos on loop, so they keep on looping.
They are actually looping. And show us how you did that. How did you
I beg
set
your
them to
pardon?
play in loop?
How did I loop them?
Yes.
Did you ask that?
Yes, I asked that.
Okay. When I was importing them into OBS, there are some options they gave me. I don't know if I can do it again. Let me see. So there are these options they give me when I'm importing. There is the first one is loop, then restart playback when source becomes active. So I chose those first two. And when I put them into the preview or program window, they keep on looping them. Like they keep on looping, playing back and forth.
All right, thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome. Thank you too.
Okay, you can stop sharing your screen.
Right.
Who wants to go next? Who is ready to go next to show us what he has prepared, what he or she has prepared?
CYRIL, hello.
Yes, Dragon. Yes, hello.
Sorry, I'm outside of the home and I'm not on computer. I have
Okay.
sent you my first mix of videos. Did you get it
Yes,
yesterday?
I saw that.
Okay, so what I have to do the next step because I'm not at home. Do I have to do some new task or to develop the same one, to mix the same? What to prepare you and send you again, let's say, these days after?
I would really like to see it live because I want maybe when will you have access to a computer?
Tomorrow when not tomorrow. I'm the same. I'm outside. I'm afternoon having work today and
Okay.
tomorrow. On
So
Monday I will be at home. Monday evening.
okay, I will be in touch with you on by email to let you know.
Thank you. We are going to talk. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Merci beaucoup.
Pas de problème. Tell me, Syriac. I see Syriac is here. Neon Shuti. Can you switch on your webcam so as we see you? Or at least can you speak to us, Syriac? Syriac, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay. Do you have OBS ready on your laptop?
Sorry, I had some issues in my
All
computer.
right. The connection is really bad. What about Mayena?
¿De qué?
Makiena?
Ah, sí, y ¿qué vos querés poner?
Can you hear us, Makiena? Makiena, can you hear us? Can you speak to me?
You mean Manuela? Yeah, I also think that this is Cyrillic letters. It's Manuela Rajanovic, if you think Rajanovic.
Oh, sorry.
It's Manuela.
Oh, sorry. Manuela.
It's not me. I'm just trying to figure out why no one say anything. Sorry.
Are you there, Manuela?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you switch on your webcam?
Okay, I will try because I have some webcam that is, you know, like flash, like USB. You need to switch
No problem.
in the computer. Since I'm here about 5 minutes,
Yes.
please, can you tell what I missed?
Can you tell you what?
What I have missed. I missed something.
Today and last week, you were supposed to show me a bit how you can use the software OBS.
Okay.
So it is your time to show us your knowledge of the software, what you have learned so far. So I want you to share your screen if you're in front of your laptop, so as you can show us what you have prepared and what you understand of the software.
Well, I didn't. I'm so sorry I didn't prepare that. I sent an email, your administrator, I think. It was a week or two ago.
Okay.
I have that case in my family, you know, and some obligations about that. And that's it. That was the reason.
Okay. Let's go to Innocent. Innocent, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Okay, let me share my screen. Can you see anything from my side?
Yes, we can see very well.
Okay, it's just that sometimes it freezes, but I hope it works out.
Explain to us your different scenes.
Okay, I have the iron scene, which is the one that you can see from my side. You can see that?
So, yeah, what camera are you using here?
I'm using my phone camera. That is a Samsung S20 Plus.
Okay. So
And then
how did you connect your phone?
I put iron on my laptop,
Okay.
and then as well I did the same on my phone. Then as soon as I connect them, I put the camera for the iron on, and the same to the one of the phone, and they immediately connect.
All right.
Yes. So the iron is connected, and I have the front view as well, which is the one that you can see here in front of me. This is a
Sure.
webcam for my camera, and I have a small film I have just next to me here.
Okay.
Yes.
I see a media source, okay.
Yeah, that is the one that I want to play, and as well have something else. And one thing I also thought of as we're learning, I wondered, is it possible to add something else on the same source? And I tried it out. So just like this that I'm doing, I can put a front left corner, for example, and it chooses, let's say, the webcam. And after choosing the webcam, this is something I was so interested in, I had to put myself in the corner. So if I make my video to play, here we are. My clip can keep playing
And
until
you
the
can
end. And
yeah.
come again?
No, it is fine. We could think that maybe
Okay.
someone would be here to do some sign language, or as
Exactly.
the play is going on, we could have an insert of someone doing sign language in one of the corner.
Sure, that's true. So you can see my hands. I don't speak sign language, so I can just maybe,
No problem.
if the clip was in another different language, I can keep explaining it in the same video. And then once the clip is over, I can still switch maybe to my front camera, where you can be able to see me. I don't know why it is paused, but at least you can get to see me talking about the video.
Yeah, it is because I think
Yeah.
I explained it different times. It's because you imported the same camera in two different scenes, and if you want to do that, you first need to create a scene with that camera, and then in your other scene you're supposed to insert the camera scene and modify it, rather than importing again the camera. If you keep on importing the same source,
Sure.
you will have problems. So you need to create scenes in scenes.
Yeah, I think
if
that's.
you want to do that.
Sure, I get it then. So, well, that's what I have for my side. I think it was it helpful?
It was.
Wait.
Okay. Any questions?
Show us again your first scene.
This one you can just have to change it. Yeah, I have to remove this, sorry.
So what you're going to do now is to recreate your film scene with the right parameters. You see, what you have to do now is to do the same thing without any problem with your webcam. So you're going to create
Sure.
You're going to create a scene where you have your webcam alone, which is the front view, right? Show me the front view.
Yes, right here it is. which is this one.
Okay. Now you go back into
Yes,
your
there I
film
am.
scene. Go back into your film scene.
Okay.
Remove front left corner. Remove that scene.
Okay.
And then you insert a scene. Show us again your front view. Show us again your
It's
front
this
view.
one.
Yeah, perfect. Go back to your film scene and now insert again that camera, but as a scene, not as
Here.
not as a source. Yes. Okay.
Yes. And what next?
Okay. Now you resize it as you did.
Okay.
All right. So now we can see that it is not freezing, right?
Yeah, it's not freezing at all. Sure. I can just resize this one as well.
Okay. Now send it to your program out. Send the film with the insert to your program out, the new scene.
Here we go.
Okay. Prepare your film scene. Now your media source. Make start your start your film in your preview window.
Okay.
Start
here we
it.
Go.
You need to click on the arrow, on the round arrow next to your
This
stop
one?
button. No, the next one on the left. The one
This
on the left.
one?
Yeah. Yeah. Click on it. And then you fade to it now. Fade to it. All right. Okay, perfect.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. That's something I needed to learn.
All right. Thank you. You can stop your sharing.
Okay.
All right. I think the others showed me last week what they learned. If I'm not mistaken. So, elsewise, if someone does any of you can show us something? I don't know if
I
yes.
wasn't. I was at. I thought. I don't know if I spoke with you or with your colleague, but I was abroad for the previous session, so I haven't shown anything last week.
Okay. Who is speaking?
Yelena, but somehow I researched, but because my OBS camera it's on already, somehow my Zoom camera doesn't functioning. So I can only show myself if I share my screen with the OBS. So.
Okay, so you can click on the share button of Zoom.
Just no. Yeah, well, just second. Just second. Oh yeah. Yes. Share. Yeah. Share. Do you see yourself right now? Second. Do you see the Zoom?
No, I don't see anything right now. I don't know if others see something.
Do you see me? No? No. Because I have like 3 screens on my computer, so I'm not sure which one is projecting. So do you see now me?
No, we do not.
No.
Have you enabled the share on your Zoom?
Everything should be fine. I mean, I don't know what's going. So nothing is shared. Just a second. Do you see now?
Yes.
Okay, this is me. This is the only camera that I have right now.
It is a bit squeezed on the left.
Yeah, I'm trying to squeeze it on the screen right now, everything, so I can prepare it. And everything somehow it's lost while I was preparing. Everything starts to go around.
No problem. Great.
I just yeah. So since I wasn't last week here, I don't know how this. I just was informed with the colleagues what is for the last session. So I improvise. I even don't know if that was a task. So I can show you what I have here, and you can tell me what should be done.
Yeah,
Do you
no
want
problem.
to share or okay? So basically, it's improvised theater with the dolls that I have on my shelves. The assumed name of this improvised theater, it's Waiting for a Summer, like Waiting for Godot, just summer of two old ladies who are in the middle of the winter dreaming about the summer. So this is just me had an idea. So basically, okay, this should be the main scene. It's yeah, I connect everything with this is the main no I connect everything with 3 mobile phones, but somehow doesn't function. What happened? I don't know. Is now all cameras that were working, they don't work. I don't know what's going on.
We saw you for at the start, but yeah, no, we've lost your video.
Yeah, when I start, I mean everything. I just checked before I start, you know, sharing on a screen, and everything was here.
No worries. How did you connect your phone on the
I connect.
on the software?
I connect with this application, Iri on. I forgot the name. I will just look at it. Oh my God, I have 3. I can show you with this one if you can see. No, everything is totally going crazy. You see, this is the set. You have like 3 mobile cameras. I don't know if you can see it from here, perspective. So 3 mobile cameras catching the scene from different position.
Okay.
And everything was functioning until I press share button. Now nothing functioning. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I can see there's some information that lost the connection with the application. Can I maybe try to connect again and you can do whatever you're planning and return in 3 minutes, because I basically need to reconnect 3 mobile cameras with the application in PC. So
all right, let's do that.
Sorry.
All right, see you in 5 minutes.
Bye.
You can stop the screen sharing.
Yeah, I will, just to find out Zoom in this mess. This Zoom, it's not so easy for these kind of things.
All right, so who could we see next? Okay, let me share my screen. Let me see. Is my camera here? All right, so let me do a screen share meanwhile. Okay, do you see my OBS?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So there was one question at the, I think on second or third lesson, and that was how to reduce the opacity of one of the layer. So as we can blend layers easily.
Excuse me, Cyril, I can't hear you. I lost your voice.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, now.
Yes.
All right. So I was showing you that scene here. Let me remove that camera. Let me add another camera, video capture, USB. It is not functioning as well. Let me see. What's happening? Check. Let me see here. Okay, so I wanted to show you how to add an animated layer on top of a live footage. So this camera is live. It's not pointing at me. No, I am moving it. Miles, can you please come in front so as they see you? My son is here. First come there, Miles. Okay, he's just here. As I was telling you, I arrived a bit late, so I could not do the setup so well. But as you can see, I have live footage here. I'm going to put a bit more light. Check. Let me boost the ISOs. All right. So this is our actor. Let's imagine that we want to blend this fire and one of our actor or whatever footage, but to blend it nicely. So it's okay, Max, you can go. So let's assume you see that it was live camera. So I put my upper layer. You can see on the program out what it looks like. It is just a fire with black background. So what I did is I applied a filter.
Sorry, Cyril, I only see you now. I don't see your sharing screen.
Really? Oh, wow.
Unfortunately.
I can see the share.
You can?
Yeah.
We see all. Thank you for...
Yes, we can see this.
You can see it, huh? Okay.
Yeah, you're sharing.
Okay. I can also see.
All right. Sorry for that, Sonia. So I was showing you my upper layer, which is fire wide. I applied the chroma key, what we call chroma key. So I'm going to remove it now. I'm going to remove all layers, close. So if I do that, let me see, filters. Oh, okay. I am also blending it with the screen. Now, let me remove all effects and all blending modes. So this is the way it is. I have an upper layer, which is fire white, and I have a down layer, which is my camera. Right now, I'm just shooting my house. So I'm activating my upper layer. So remember, we had seen the blending mode. If I right-click on it, we have blending mode here, as you can see. So if I put normal, this is the way it's usually. It doesn't really blend well. Here, if I put screen, it's going to blend. So we knew how to do that. Of course, here you see that the fire has a black background, so somehow it blends nicely. But if I want to blend it without the blending mode, I go on right-click and I apply a filter. And I select chroma key. Now, the beauty with chroma key is it is the only filter in OBS where you can play with the opacity, and as you see in real time, as I increase and decrease, it blends into my scene. The beauty also with chroma key is that I can select the key color type, and I can go here in that case to a custom color, and I'm going to select black because I want to remove the black. Now here, by default, that setting is too high. So I'm going to reduce it to the minimum. Now we can see that it is not really blending, but it's still creating a transparency effect. It's removing the black, though we still have a bit of black on the fire. And this you can play around with the smoothness setting. So as I increase it, you can see that the black outline disappears. If I decrease it, you can see that it's not doing so well. So I can increase it enough so as it remove the black while keeping my fire. Then if you want to adjust it more, you can play with the blending mode. So you can go to, for example, screen or lighten to modify a bit the way it will blend. I also had prepared that smoke screen, but I think I lost one of my cameras, so I'm going to reload another camera. So I'm going to load the same camera. Going to add this one. So I'm going to put my smoke above it. Then let's check at the setting. I'm going to put a normal blending mode. Then I right click on my filters. I had applied my chroma key. And here again, you see you can play with the opacity. So it's very handy to add such elements on a full scene. Of course, for the smoke, I guess just opacity would work. But if I want, I can as well key the color. So of course, if you want to make such effects, then remember that, for example, let's assume you want to have a kind of smoke effect on top of all your cameras. Then of course you need to have a long video of smoke, and you also need to have different crop of that same sample on your different camera angles. Of course, let's assume this is the wide camera. Then if you do a close camera, if you have a close-up, then you are going to zoom in to punch in on the scene. You have your close-up camera. You will punch on that smoke sample so as it looks like more realistic. Again here, I did I just put like a still picture. I'm going again to add my camera here below it. So here I have a still picture whereby I applied again the chroma key. So if I remove it, this is my still picture, and here I can select my color. In that case, I had selected a kind of blue that was part of the picture. And then same here, you can increase the smoothness or decrease it. So it could be used as a foreground, basically. I think it's a good way to have different types of foreground or textures, moving textures or fixed textures on top of the live feed. And then also, if we just want to fade, to have, let's imagine I would have a video sample with, let's say, some kind of noise or some grain, moving grain, to add a bit of cinematic feel. I would just insert it on top of my video apply the chroma key on that moving grain and then play around with the opacity, maybe like, let's say 20, 30% or 20%, and then we would have that nice cinematic feel. Any questions about that?
I have a question.
Yes.
Actually, did you record the? I guess not. The fire with the background, or you added background in some other program?
Okay, so this fire was downloaded on internet on a cinematographer, an American cinematographer who has some free loops, some free footage of with sharing his footage, such as clouds, fire, and other things. That's why I downloaded it. But fire is interesting and easy to shoot. You should try to shoot it. The best way to shoot fire is to use to shoot it in slow motion is always beautiful. And of course, it's always handy to have a stock footage, your own stock footage. You know, as you move in different places, you always need to have that in mind to always record what you see. It can always be beautiful for a project, and especially textures and of course elements, clouds, fire, water, earth are always a good thing to have in your toolkit. So I really advise you to always build that kind of stock footage, your own stock footage, and sometimes to add also footage from other people.
Sorry, can I ask something? Sorry, Asna.
Yes, please.
Can you send us in email a link to the site you were talking about, and every other link you think it'd be useful to us? And I didn't receive, if you remember, on our previous session, you said you sent us a setting for audio, if you remember.
Yes, true.
I didn't receive it, so please, if you can send it again. Thank you.
So that setting, I also realize it also depends on the settings of computers. But I will definitely send you. Yeah, let me send you like a resources, a list of resources that are always handy to have. As you can see here on my screen, this is Mitch Martinez free 4K stock footage. It's really one of the best free 4K stock footage to have. But I will make sure to send you that in the WhatsApp group. You're all on the WhatsApp group, right?
I am not in WhatsApp group. I don't have a WhatsApp. Sorry. If you can send me an email. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, so yes, this is the stock footage I'm referring to, which is super good and very helpful. All right, let me stop my share. Was I sharing or not?
Yes, you were.
Yes.
Am I still sharing? Did you see the website I was just showing?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
All right.
I also managed to resolve the audio problem in sharing it with Zoom.
Okay, please tell us how you did that.
Well, it's quite easy when you have a share screen. You have the Zoom asks you if you want to include audio. So if you try and try to make your own meeting in Zoom, if you were referring to Zoom. Now someone else is sharing, so I don't have the.
Am I still sharing myself? No, I am not, right?
Yes, yes, you are.
I don't think. Are you seeing something that I'm sharing?
Yes, we are seeing I guess, some
Okay,
picture.
okay. All right. Okay.
No,
Now
yeah.
you can share.
Yeah, when I open my screen, I get the screen share sound in the right part of the screen. So in options, we have layouts on the right side of the screen, layouts, and I can maybe try to print screen now and share.
No, you can share now. I have stopped my sharing.
Yeah, okay, I have share sound. So this will be it. So I prepared some audio, so maybe I can try that if you and you can tell me if you can hear the media source. Do you hear me now?
We hear you a bit low, but we hear you.
Okay, so I just need to share. Can you hear the sound?
Yes.
Okay, I will try to print screen of just a moment. Sorry.
You can now reduce your audio.
Can you see? Okay, can you see this?
Yeah. First reduce your ambience. First reduce your music.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry. Okay, is this okay?
Yeah, we hear a bit of a feedback, but that's okay.
Okay, maybe I will reduce it a bit more. Now you can see here, it's when you click share screen, you have share sound here. Can you see this? Can you see this?
Yes, we can see that.
Yeah, and so I clicked on here share sound, and that was all.
Okay.
And share this here.
Okay. Now, what is important is you can stop your music.
Okay.
Here we are using Zoom because we are having these lessons and we are interacting with each other. And this is the platform we are using for the course. But what is important, of course, is that when you do a live stream, usually you rarely use Zoom, except if maybe, let's say, it is for a rehearsal or to talk with colleagues. But usually you're going to do your live stream on other platforms such as YouTube or Instagram and others. And the sound will not react the same. So what is very important to do as you do your tests of streaming is, as I was explaining last week, as you cue your different scenes with your different audios, you're going to do some rehearsals before the actual live stream. And so as to be able to be sure what you're going to broadcast, you need to record your tests. Once you will be recording your tests, you will notice if everything is fine or if not. And unfortunately, when Zoom is connected, because there's the audio of Zoom, then there's the audio of OBS, it's really confusing. And OBS, right now we were hearing some feedback as you were talking, because possibly the sound of the two softwares are mixing, and so it's a bit challenging. But the real thing is really to record some tests with OBS to be sure if it will be running well for your live stream.
Okay. Can I stop share?
Yes, please. Thank you for that, Yasna.
Thank you.
So what else? We were waiting for our friends to connect back with our cameras.
Everything was fine, and in the moment when I stopped sharing Zoom, I will try again, but I found out that there is sometimes difficulties between if you use from same PC camera from one application with another, which could be maybe situation here. I even have my own private IT, and he said he don't know what's going on. So I will try now, but maybe everything will disappear. So
no problem.
We'll see.
Don't worry.
Okay, let's try again.
Right now, are you sharing your output?
I don't share anything. I just start now to share. Just a second. What do you see? Do you see something? Oh yeah, of course. All my cameras is blocked.
Yeah,
I can show you. Literally happening this. I don't know. Now I don't see.
Okay.
See? Oh, now everything is. This one and there's the other one.
No, you see. Let stop your share. First, stop your share.
Yeah, I will. Just a second. I stopped. Yeah.
You've stopped it, huh?
I don't know if I stop it. Actually, I'm Teams person. My Zoom, it's not my. Someone else is sharing. Okay.
What can you see now on your screen? I'm sharing something.
Yeah, I can see your share.
Okay, so now you see my OBS interface and you see my mouse moving here. So what you're going to do...
Where is your mouse? Sorry, I don't see.
Okay,
on the top. Mouse? I don't see your mouse.
On the top.
I can see on the top, yes.
So now you see that video icon of Zoom, you're going to press it and to select OBS virtual
your
camera.
mouse is stop on the same position, so I don't know if you're moving somewhere. I don't see where your mouse is now.
Okay, now you see the fire on the left, huh?
Yes.
Now you see I'm clicking on the Zoom interface and I am selecting here I press on video, there's an arrow and I select OBS virtual camera.
Excuse me, in which option? You are in application Zoom
I am
and you are the
Zoom
share option.
Yes.
Share option?
Not really share option, just on your Zoom interface. You have your microphone and your video. So you're going to click on your video and select, instead of using your webcam or whatever camera, you're going to select OBS virtual camera.
Okay.
And then in your OBS, you're going to start your virtual camera.
Yeah, but then I'm going to lose all 3 cameras probably.
No,
because
so now probably it's going to work, but you will not be screen sharing. You will just be showing us your scene directly without screen sharing.
I'm not sure that I'm following now.
So I have stopped my screen share. Unfortunately, my son is really sleeping now. Maybe I should remove my my fire. Okay.
I don't know. I start the option virtual camera, but now everything is freezing here.
So what do you see on your OBS?
Everything is black.
Oh. What to do?
I have no idea. I mean, this is very strange because everything is functioning until connect OBS with Zoom. After that, like everything stopped working.
Yeah, because as I was explaining, the cameras you've put, it was the same with me. I had set the HD webcam on both Zoom and OBS, but it cannot work. What you need to do is to have on your Zoom, you should not use the same camera than in your OBS.
Okay, I'm also done that. So I take out this camera that from the PC, so I don't have this camera in. But again, it doesn't functioning.
But no, you see on your Zoom interface. Let me share again my screen. Jack. Okay. No, on your Zoom interface, you have your video thing. Huh? So the camera you're going to select should not be the same as the one on your OBS. So just select anything else, but not your camera.
I'm using Iron Web application 3 cameras, and
Yes.
OBS virtual camera was choose. Should I now choose the PC camera? Do I understand you correctly?
So what camera is selected in your OBS?
In my OBS is 3 cameras for mobile phone, which are connected through application Iron Webcam.
All right, super. So you have no camera in your OBS, which is your webcam, right?
No, I take it out for this session because in previous didn't work, so I thought maybe it's because of that.
Okay, so now what you're going to do, you just select your webcam on your Zoom, you close OBS, restart OBS, and then unshare your screen.
To restart OBS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So just again, please, in Zoom, I should choose which one? OBS virtual camera. Or...
No, actually, don't select OBS. You can select HD webcam if you have an HD webcam.
Yeah, okay, that one is already there. Okay, and then I need to restart OBS, yes?
Yes, restart OBS.
Okay. Let's see.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
I had the same problem with cameras because I included lots of cameras, not within a scene, as you just explained, but from the scratch. And when I included them as a scene, they actually returned. So maybe that would help with Yelena. I'm not sure.
Can I now try to share? I restarted.
Yes,
open
please.
Again, so I can.
Please share.
Yeah. Should be this one. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and all cameras are here. It's it started going. No, they stopped working. Oh no, again. All of them.
Okay.
They just stop.
All right. So what you can do is to insert your. Don't worry. Just insert your webcam.
My webcam. Okay, I'll try that one.
So you insert video capture device.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking what my brain, it's with these cameras, what's going on. I'm sorry. I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, do you see me? Yeah.
So you had planned to show us a scene with different things and to show us.
There was a scene.
Yeah.
There was a scene that I could try somehow to. Yeah, let me try at least one camera to see if one it's possible to recapture or something. I don't know. I will remove it and then put it again. So let me try. Maybe in this way. I'm sorry for taking your time, but I have no idea what's going on.
No, it's okay.
Oh no, it even doesn't show me this option. Oh no.
So it was a display capture that you were using, or it was?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. A second, remove.
Maybe okay. What you?
Then I had this second, and then should be one of these cameras. No, it doesn't connect me anymore with the cameras. Yeah. And as I can see, yeah. Am I frozen? Because I don't see myself. I see you all frozen. Do you hear me?
We can hear you.
Hello? Yeah, but I'm on screen totally frozen, and the whole system started blinking. I don't know how it looked like for you.
Sorry.
But totally OBS became crazy totally on my screen.
Okay, you can explain to us what you had prepared without showing us.
What I done actually was trying to. I put little scene to look like some little theater with a like stage with two main actresses, and I don't know if it's possible to. I don't know. I don't see anymore even this camera, so I don't want to even make it worse. So basically, I put 3 cameras. One camera was in total. The other camera is catching one actresses, let's call it actresses, and the other in the background, but like some middle plane, like. Her shot was in the previous, and from the other angle, the other actresses. And basically, I have some archive material, and I also prepare maybe that thing I can show, because it's 2 videos. One, it's archive video, like their memories, and the other one was a title of the situation of the scene.
Yes, please show us.
Try that one to see it.
Okay. So is that something you created, or?
Yeah, I make it with some. Actually, it's my memories from childhood. It's from some famous TV spot when I was a kid, and it's from the 80s. So I'm using these elements of my own memories in the background as a summer of the 80s, and I make the graphic.
Okay, great.
And here there's some archive material that I used to have, which I really like. It's about Belgrade summer from the 60s. So I also re-added that material, but this time without the music. Only it would be like the background memory. So basically it's this one. But I don't think that you want to see the whole thing, because it's like 1 minute.
Okay, so what was your idea behind that?
Well, it wasn't. It's more to show you how to, because I didn't know actually what should be the task. I know that technically you want to see can we functioning with OBS. I can, but not with Zoom and OBS, obviously. So this is next step to do. And basically, I've done pre-settings. I have like as I said, 3 cameras and 3 main shots. 1 is total, and 2, because it would be like a scene. I imagine as a scene in Waiting for Godot, where the 2 of them had a pointless discussion about waiting in the summer in the middle of the winter. So basically, they will go and sometimes stand up only and looking in a sea, which is the audience. And basically, you would have like only 2 actors in the dialogue looking in some non-existing sea and non-existing summer. That's all.
All right, great. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No problem.
I don't know what's going on here, but it's mystic for me.
You can stop sharing.
Yeah.
All right. So who else want to show us something? I think all the others showed to me last week what they had prepared. So any questions, any things that you would like to know more about the software or about live streaming in general?
Can I ask? I'm interested in practical moment how when someone order from you to do the theater or some congress, whatever, how it's going, this whole situation, because maybe you said it in the previous one, but I wasn't there. How was this organization of streaming and production? Like not doing OBS only things, just like how they order from you, how the theater order for you, what are the parameters they sent you, or those more like this kind behind the job things.
Okay, so I think it was maybe lesson 2 or 3 about the interactions between the theater crew and the videographer. Of course, here I was teaching and demonstrating with OBS because it is a free software, and as long as you have a good computer and equipment, it becomes cheaper than investing in a video mixer, and you can basically do as well and even better than most video mixers. But then, of course, on different theater productions, it will depend how the director of the play, how the producer is conversant with the video, if he has already notion about broadcast or not. Most of the time, maybe the theater director will tell you, okay, I want you to do a live broadcast for me. And of course, you're going to share ideas with the director, mostly. And you can as well share, have different brainstorming sessions with all the creative behind the play, such as the light engineer, and others. For example, sometimes I think some of you followed the video art design. Sometimes there will be a backdrop, video backdrop during the play or not. But all in all, what is important is to prepare the broadcast in terms of camera placements, to go through the script, to the screenplay, to the script of the play, and to decide how you're going to shoot the play. Why are you going to start with a wide shot on that scene? Why are you going to show a close-up at that moment? And all this, you're going to share ideas with the director, or not. Sometimes they might need someone that handle everything. Of course, you can suggest them things, and it's better to explain to them what you're going to do. But sometimes there's a lot of interaction with the company, and sometimes there is less. Of course, all in all, so as you're sure of producing a good video that is in line with what they are expecting, the more interaction you have, the better. So this includes being there during the rehearsals a number of times to analyze the placement of actors, and to do rehearsals, how they are doing rehearsals. So to have your team, your cameraman in place, and to rehearse as the play goes on. Then of course you can share a draft before probably the main broadcast, so as you can discuss ideas with the director how to improve it, and yeah. Depending on the budget of the project and your time, but the more rehearsal, the more interactions with the theater director, the better, of course.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, please.
I was wondering, I'm doing my whole solo performances by myself, and it's very close to an amateur business, and we are doing stuff with no money. So when you have such situation, I was wondering, what would you recommend I would like, for example, to have the opportunity to record myself, the performance.
Yes.
What would you recommend if you know that I have no budget for that?
Of course, the key with low budget productions is co-production. Meaning you need to find people who you can exchange easily and who are ready to co-produce, meaning who believe in that project, and that project, that video, you're going to value it, possibly you're going to define, is there a market for it? If so, then you're going to say, okay, I am doing the whole show, you're going to do the recording, let's do a 50-50 on any income generated through the video. For example, let's say that, so you have to think of the avenues. What are the potential avenues to resell that program? Can there be like a small subject on national TV or on local TV? Or so you can try to think, and yeah, your best bet is to try to convince a video producer and to tell him, yeah, let's do something together. And that's what I would say. Of course, you can, if you have no budget at all, then I can't tell you try to invest in equipment. But ideally, if you're into multimedia, you need to start investing in equipment.
What would you suggest from the scratch? I mean, what is the economy stuff that you would recommend for investment of that kind for the starters?
So we are looking at a laptop, which could be approximately around €1,000, depending on the let's say the promotions, or between 1,000 and 1,500 euros. And then remember I was explaining about the capture cards. So the capture cards starts at 10 or 15 euros, which are such capture cards, remember, where you're going to connect your cameras on, and it will be connected to your computer. And then the cameras. Now, the cameras second hand, you are looking at 500 euros for a very good quality. But we are talking about the camera body. Then you need to think about lenses, and lenses are going to range from 100 second hand, from 100 to possibly 400. So if you start with 2 cameras, already you can have, you can start to play around. The best would be 3, but then you have the cables, the HDMI cables between the camera and your devices. Then you have, of course, your sound wireless microphones, which are, for 2 wireless microphones of good quality, it's approximately 200 euros, like the one I was using. Now somehow, because I did the setup very late, my camera actually, I didn't put it on power, so it stopped. That's why you lost my sound. Now I switched back to my webcam sound. But the usual cameras that I use, this is Holy Land. They are 200 euros, and they work very well. It comes 2 emitter and 1 receiver. So, and then the ambience microphone can be approximately 50 euros. So basically, sound, if you use purely through the software, you have like an investment of 250 euros for 2 wireless microphones and 1 ambient microphone. And then 2 cameras with lenses, 1,000 euro each. And then the laptop, so around 4,000. A bit less, yeah, around 4,000, I think. Yeah. Would be your.
Is it possible, or I'm asking too much, to maybe send me some, what would that laptop look like? I mean, what's important, I guess it's the video, the graphics that are the most expensive in it.
Yes. Yeah, I will try to send you some details. Like, of course, the GPU, the graphics should be at least 4 GB. And then the processor and especially the RAM as well.
Okay.
Then an SSD drive, but most laptops nowadays have an SSD drive if you need to play back videos. Or you can have an external SSD. And of course, what I didn't talk about as well, what I forgot in the setup, is the USB hub. In case most new laptops don't have so many USB in, but you need a number of USBs. Elsewise, if you invest in a mixer, not if you don't use OBS, you have mixers, I think starting from 500, the Blackmagic mixers are starting, I think, at around 500 euros, approximately. But if you want to do a live stream, you will still need to send to a laptop and that laptop will have to do the live stream to send online. So, and somehow you don't have the same possibilities with the mixers. You have other possibilities which are also good. But for example, blending modes are not possible with most low-cost mixers, and also like the use of LUTs are not possible in most mixers. You can't use in real time these LUTs with the Blackmagics, except if you use them directly on cameras. But so yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So in my to-do list, I have let me share with everyone equipment, preferable equipment. I will send some few reference, and then also the resources, online resources, the ones we saw for sound. So you need sound libraries and video libraries. Of course, if you want to know more about the software, you can go to the website of OBS and you will have a lot of tutorials. Anything else you want to know?
Yes, I'd like to know something.
Please.
So when you were in France, we asked you that if you're working on a project, can we observe and learn more here in Uganda?
So right now I am preparing some video art projection for Nyege Nyege. In Uganda, we have that festival called Nyege Nyege, which is the biggest festival in the country. And next weekend, from Thursday to Sunday, I will be doing an installation on one of the stage. The stage, we are going to do projection mapping on metal, on iron sheets. We did some testing, and it's kind of very interesting. It's a bit challenging because, you know, sometimes with projection on objects, you cannot project straight because some materials reflect back the light of the projector, and it's not looking really good. Especially metal reflects a lot. So here we are going to find ways. I'm going for the setup on Tuesday, this Tuesday, and we are going to do the mapping Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we will have the performances where we are going to project on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I just want to, I will try, but I am not sure how it will go. But I was thinking to have an additional lesson next Saturday at the same time, which might not really be a lesson, but just like a kind of a broadcast of what I will be doing there. That would be kind of interesting. So this stage is called the dark stage. It's a bit of the most indie vibe, darkish vibe of the festival, and we are going to use almost no lights. This will help a lot with the projection mapping. But I will bring a camera that is really sensitive and can shoot with very low lights. So I will be using one of these cameras. And yeah, just for the story, the installation is all about the nsenenes, the grasshoppers. So that's why we are using
That's so interesting.
That's why we are using iron sheets, because usually, as you know, here we capture the Ugandans. Some people captures the nsenenes with these grasshoppers. They make like a kind of big round out of iron sheets. There's this super powerful lights that attract the grasshoppers, and the grasshoppers' flies are attracted with the light, and then they fall into these big round barrels of metal. So I have prepared some visuals. Do I have them here? Let me share my screen.
CYRIL, that sounds great. Great.
Let me see. Let me just prepare my screen and share my screen. Just to show you some few samples. Let me see. I hope I have the... Oh, I don't have the right hard disk with me. Is it the one? No, sorry. Is it here? Oh, sorry, I don't have the right hard disk with me. But anyway, what happened is I downloaded a 3D model of grasshopper, which is already made, which I bought, I think, $12. And then I'm animating it with the 3D software. I'm using Poser, which is for me the software I've been using because it is very easy to use, very intuitive. And what I am doing with the software, I'm applying different textures, because the theme of this year is Afro Cosmic Carnival. So instead of using the usual textures of the grasshoppers, I'm adding some colors, some different shapes, and to make it kind of different and to go in line with the festival. So I have animated these grasshoppers and yeah, playing around with that. Then, because we are into that grasshopper field, I'm using also, I've shot a lot of footage these past 20 years, so I have a lot of footage of nature, of elements. I have hours of water recording and different things, so I'm going to mix nature, this nsenene, and of course, depending on it's always interesting, the projection mapping on different objects. In that case, using the metal, and it's going to be quite fun. So on Tuesday night, I will be setting up, and at least I will take some few pics and send you. At best, I will do a small live stream at the same time as the lesson today. I will let you know.
Okay.
Great.
That would be great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So I hope the course was helpful for you. I think you all have my email. If there's some things that you want to know better. if there are some things that you didn't really understand, I think all the videos are online. All the lessons, there are at least lesson 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've shared the PDF with Bayimba. I don't know if all the PDF you received them.
I did not receive any PDF.
You've not received
I just received the link to YouTube channel.
Okay.
That's completely okay.
Okay.
So I will be very thankful if you send me email of the useful link.
Yeah.
Just we talk about it.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But the others, have you received all the PDF, or I am not sure if you were meant to receive them because I'm not the one structuring the what is shared or not. So, but
I'm not in WhatsApp group.
Okay.
I have received 7 of them by mail.
Okay. All right. So you received them on your email, right?
Yes, the PDFs.
Okay. So it means that some are not on the email list. So maybe, do you have my email? The ones who don't receive the PDF?
Yes, I have your email.
Okay. So send me again an email in a few minutes to remind me, and then I will share all the PDF with you.
Okay.
All right. Oh. I thought I had lost you, but no. Any other question before we finish?
I just wanted to thank you for sharing with us your expertise. I mean, it's been very helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for appreciating.
CYRIL, I also want to thank you. Really. I hope we stay in touch, and I am joyfully expecting next Saturday to see your work.
All right. I will make sure it happens. Thank you.
Great.
I would just want to thank you for your patience. Thank you with us. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I might not have been tough enough, but I don't know. I should have tried to push you more, maybe.
The students more appreciate the patient. Believe me, I work in school.
All right. Great. Super. So, thanks everyone. I'm looking forward to see your work in the coming weeks or months. Don't hesitate to send me some demos of what you're doing. If you need any tips, you can send me emails. And thank you for participating. That's been really a good experience for me as well. I was a bit lost the first few lessons because I thought I had to run a bit through the lessons. We didn't really take time to communicate much, but I think it was good to have these first 7 sessions whereby I was mostly talking, and then the last 3 sessions we were able to share more. And I really appreciate your feedback and your inputs as well. Thank you, Andrew, for your tips for the phone. Somehow, it's still something that I feel is lacking, to have a wireless device through that software that is working well. Of course, I didn't tell you, but of course, I'm using also a lot for broadcasting some proper HDMI receiver and sender. That could be also an investment on your side, but there are devices that cost approximately $500 that enable wireless transmission from one camera to a receiver. These are HDMI wireless transmitters. Same brand as the sound, like Holy Land as well does such devices, but they are different brands. and it starts approximately at that price. So usually on a production, what we do is we have a number of cameras that are wired to the mixer or to the laptop, and then we have 1 or 2 wireless cameras, which are usually using HDMI transmitter and receiver. Now, when you do wireless, the only challenge is the synchronicity is lost somehow. I mean, it is not super tight. So usually you make sure that you are not shooting like the main act, the main actor or the main performer. Usually you use it more like to show the audience or to show like maybe action shots. But what you need to be aware of is that the synchronicity with the audio will be maybe like half a second lost compared to the cameras that are wired. So you just need to be careful and make sure that your wireless feed, even if it's a phone, even if you manage to have a good constant transmission with your phone, you will definitely, if it's wireless, you will definitely realize that you're losing a lot of synchronicity with the audio. So you need to make sure that you use that more like as an effect or something, definitely not on an actor who is speaking. Let me just
Thank you on your tips.
You're welcome. That's a good background.
Thank you.
So who is following the video art workshop?
What? Video design?
Video design, sorry. Is it video design? Okay.
Video design.
You finished?
Did we finish the work or the classes?
The classes are finished?
Classes are finished, and for the work another 15 days.
Okay, that's cool. So you've learned mostly through Resolume? Or what software were you taught?
We are introduced with Arena, but we don't work in a mapping software, if you ask that.
Okay.
We used actually 3 softwares, like we use DaVinci mostly.
Okay.
But is editing.
But the recommended is After Effects. The professor uses After Effects, and for mapping, I don't know, Jelena, what did you say?
But this is, I don't know if you ask regarding editing and producing video or mapping the video.
Yeah,
we didn't
software.
work with the mapping editor. We just were introduced, but we didn't have anything with Arena.
Oh, okay. You've not. Okay, I saw. No, I tried to follow it up. I think the first or second session, and I remember something about video mapping. So I thought that she introduced the mapping a bit with Resolume.
But it's.
It was like an introduction, not really.
We know.
Okay. All right.
Actually, we didn't work much in software. We do theoretic stuff about golden,
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, now I will have to try to make my video because, okay, you helped me very much about that. On other course, it was different. I mean, in video art design course.
Yeah, but of course, the theory is the base of the creation. And I was also wondering if these past few sessions I was too much using OBS or not. But I think the main concepts we went through it in the different lessons. Let it be cinematography, let it be lighting and sound and the interaction with the theater technicians, and I think we went through that. And the truth is that there's no better software than other. Since I started video editing, it's been now 24 years. At first I was using Premiere, then I went to Avid, then I went to Final Cut, then back to Premiere, and then DaVinci. But they can all do the job, and now there are even much easier softwares, I think, that people who are working mostly for social medias actually to do reels and all that. I don't remember the names, but there are things that are much easier to do now than, for example, with Premiere or DaVinci, that you can do in a click, for example, to remove backgrounds or other things. But of course, in video art, video editing, I mean, it's all about rhythm, it's all about shapes, and yeah, it's so fascinating. So I tried to follow a bit last week's session. I think it was about textures. You know, like when you think of visuals, there's the shape, there's the color, and then there's the texture. I mean, each visual it's always about that shape, color, texture, how to play around with that. You know, you do not need to make something moving to animate it, or to give emotion through. Like, what I want to say is sometimes you can play around with colors. Like, for example, with your editing software, you can play with the black and white and color. You can remember what is important is the evolution in time. With all the editing softwares, with After Effects, DaVinci, what is important is these keyframes that you're going to put on the different settings. If you want your rose background to go from that color to black and white, but with a slow transition, the saturation is full like that, then it becomes a bit less, then a bit less, then a bit less, then a bit less. You have to put these two keyframes. The first one at the beginning of the clip, then after 10 seconds you put your second keyframe, and you're going to put, for example, your saturation setting to 100 at first and to 0 at last. And all the animation is based on that in any software, 3D software, what. It always works with that, these two keyframes. Once you understand that in time, with the time, that's the only difference with Photoshop or any still picture software. The only difference with the editing software or animation software or 3D softwares is that, the time. So in time, you think of this setting is going to move from this time to this time. Let it be the position. You can have that moving thing. Let it be the color. Let it be the zoom. Let it be the opacity. Let it be any other setting that is in the software. Same for the sounds. Let it be from -infinity to +10. So, of course, with the live streaming, you don't really have that, because you cannot really change position so easily. You're going to do it with your camera to follow the subject. But of course, as we talked about, sometimes you need to create beforehand for your intro titles, for your transitions. So that's when you need to start creating with your editing softwares.
Thank you.
I wanted to say actually that it is when you explained to us during our sessions about the keyframes, that's where I actually learned to use them, and I use them a bit. So thank you so much. I mean, I understood that you explained that so well. I understood that. So that about keyframes.
Right. All right. Thank you everyone for participating. Thanks again. I hope to see you soon.
See you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a good weekend. I will reach out to you. Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.